You have a child?
No.
Nah.
Nigga.
Nah.
What are all these questions you're asking me? This 30's way I mean, now you get up.
We're supposed to be asking you that.
Yeah, like, I'm 20.
Relax,
I'm there on 20 something. I have 3 years to climb stairs.
That's what I thought.
Charlie, then you don't cross
corner.
up. Allow us, please.
They say like business at 30. But guess what, guys? They never mention the confusion, the unsolicited family pressure. Is it that back pain you feel? Or that pressure that comes from the society? Trust me, guys, the 20s is a good vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. But approaching 30 comes with a different kind of vibe. 1 minute you are laughing, the next minute you're Googling how to build what? Generational wealth. Come on. Everybody have gone through the stress of being Nigerian, the trauma that comes with what? Being Nigerian. And 30 is not just an ordinary age. This is Big Sam Boys, and on this episode, we are confronting the fears that comes with what? Being 30 or approaching 30. And on this episode, I don't want to bore you guys with plenty of million. She will not get me now. On this episode, I've got two amazing people. The beautiful Eve. She caused the problem with Nigeria. Her name is what? EVE. Welcome to the show, Eve.
Thank you very much.
A freelancer, agriculturist, tech person, very, very intelligent, by the way, and of course, very wealthy. Welcome to Big Sam Boys, my love.
Thank you.
You look good, by the way.
Thank you.
Montana, I don't even look your face. You just the color.
I did focus on the bag.
100%, bro. And the nigga over here, the big man over here, I don't want to say too much now, man. Welcome to the show, Montana. How you doing, bro?
Thank you. I do right. Yeah, I'm fine.
So this is Big Montana. He has access to everywhere in Abuja. All the clubs, all the vibes, all the jollification. Hits up Montana and everything is settled. Are you guys with me tonight?
Yeah, active. Let's get it.
All right. This is Big Sam Boys, by the way, and it's simply about the past years of my life. The win, the loss, the women, Montana, the regrets.
Are you?
The little one, you like woman, Montana.
No.
You look like Bessie you follow.
No, I don't do that, please.
For real?
Yeah.
You're like a 1% kind of person.
Yeah. My people are gonna back me up on this shit, you see.
This is what it is. Montana has said his own mind. It's Big Sam Boy, and it's pretty much about my life. But on each episode, we have a segment called the question of the week. So I throw a question to everybody, social media people, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are, and just give me a response. And on this episode, guys, the question of the week is, what's, the question of the week is, 10 weirdest thing you have overheard on the street of Nigeria. 10 weirdest thing you have overheard on the street of Nigeria. But I want you guys to give me one, and then I'll read the rest from my words.
10 weird things you've heard on the street in Nigeria.
So you give me one, I'll bring one, and I have extra for you guys.
Does it have to be
Ladies first?
caring? No, don't do that.
No, what are you saying? I'm a gentleman.
Does it have to be what we've heard, or it could be what we read or something?
Nah, heard.
I don't mind.
Heard.
So you've been reading really weird stuff?
Like,
oh no. I mean, there are people that write down their thoughts.
Okay. So tell me one very weird story. Either heard or probably read.
Oh well.
This
I
one.
really can't think of one right now.
Montana, you want to go?
oh boy, I'm not gonna lie. You give me an example and I'll shoot.
All right. The first responder was quite hilarious. He said he was just on the street of Lagos and he heard Najas then be used by that Benz. You'll be at work.
Oh, that's normal.
Najas be used by Benz?
No, I mean like the conversation. That's for a retarded man actually. That guy poor die for him to talk that thing.
Well,
it means his mentality is so down.
Just the people like this.
You have a deadline if you actually enjoy lifestyle with jazz. Me, I watch Nigerian movies. I don't know.
This is real life.
Really?
This is real life. What makes you think?
Then why did you myself for this life? They tell me so, okay, Sam, you have 10 years to live, but you go get with it.
Nah, man. 10 years too small, man. Even at 70, I want to be balling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So this is the vibe basically. So Eve, is there any? Have you? I don't know. I won't say too much. Did you get anyone saying the man is being hacked?
Oh yeah, maybe you give some of that is random on the street.
Right?
Yeah, it's random on the street.
Question of the week, guys. The weirdest things you've heard on the street of Nigeria. The next responder said, there is a person with the collect slap steady. How person they look?
That's an insult.
How person they look with the collect slap?
That's more like an insult.
It means maybe the person just frowns his face basically all the time.
It means a person with the collect slap on the steady. So person they frown face.
It means say they don't deaf you. Now if I slap you, you smile.
I will slap you back.
Exactly, but you won't be smiling. You say that guy slapped me, he had the mind to slap me. It's going just like that.
Oh wait, I don't understand people. This nigga doesn't even respond now, right? I don't know, Sha. They're Niger people, Sha. So
you just free the mentalities, Niger.
It's crazy. The next responder said he can't date her because her aura reminds him of Nepal.
Fluctuates. It means she's on and off.
She's not.
It's understandable. She's
not consistent.
I heard the touch. Just put up like that. I heard the touch. She's the crazy. I think it's normal. I heard the touch.
Why are you calling my name?
Because you say her head. Why would you fight for your gender?
Like, no.
One woman for herself.
Okay.
I can't.
Mama no wants stress herself. Because I still want to hear from you guys. So still think.
Sure, I'm thinking.
Still think.
I'm thinking.
This responder said he used rice to do birthday cake.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not going to even look down on this, honestly. Use what you have to be very happy. Montana, no talk. Him use rice, make cake. Now we take care of it.
Okay, I will not talk. Let's leave it. Montana doesn't have anything to say on that one.
Growing up, bro. Yeah, growing up.
No, leave growing up. But at this age,
I was talking about growing up because
ain't no growing up. If it's growing up, leave it. They just put food in the tray because we're kids. They will not give you the reception of giving per plate.
My mama buy popcorn. And it was a good gesture because
popcorn is bougie.
Bougie.
Yes, now.
See, if you don't have money, just tell God thank you for another year and I'm fine. What are you saying, man? It's better you even spend on yourself than you go and gather community and embarrass yourself. What are you saying?
So if you have rice, please don't mind. This one has money.
Yes, if you have rice, eat rice. Invite people to the house and eat rice. It's normal.
Okay.
You don't have to make a tray and make cake. You're a crazy ass motherfucker.
The next responder said, I know they fear police. Nigeria boys, they make me sweat. No be lie. Hey, where'd you go?
Kaduna State.
Like for proper street, I mean for all those.
Sabo.
Yeah. Sabo now.
No, Sabo is these
what
trenches.
part of Sabo?
Deep trenches, yeah.
It's close. You know where the secondary school is? This Sabo.
Okay, the people.
Secondary school.
Yes, I grew up in Kedi, but in Zaria.
Yes, Sabo. I grew up in Sabo. You have to pass what's the name of that Black Street before you get to mine.
Black Street. That's a very wide place. I don't even understand about very
yeah,
wide.
you can't pass Black Street. Your
Very
phone no
wide.
come out.
This is what I was going through a lot.
Yeah. It's trauma. So
I'm so sorry.
no worry, you pass. It's simple. It's part of life. That's how it goes. You become somebody strong. Don't worry.
The police, Nigeria boys, they make me sweat.
They don't beat Chege come for your body, my guy. Don't worry.
Next responder, she say she no do again because they pronounce listing instead of listen. So listen. So they talk. Listen to me.
No. Let's skip this person because I'm going to say what's not nice. Please.
No.
Is it that the guy has I'm trying to say, is it that person
wrong pronunciation?
Just for listen.
Yeah, listen. So the guy kept saying listen.
Nah, Igbo man now, listen.
I don't be Igbo man.
They call it T.
So I've been getting this same issue at some point. I think a year after the show, I had this friend that kept on correcting me with when it comes to pronunciation. And this particular listing, trust me, I be Zaria boy.
You're saying listen, you don't say it fast.
Listen.
Oh boy. It be like you're saying listen, like you're listening shit.
Because she kept correcting me until I got it right. So basically, I can just say listen. If you felt it, yeah?
Listen.
You get me? So I understand. She cannot go to the stress of correcting him then.
Man, don't say that. Don't say that. Like, if that's why she broke up with that guy, there must be something wrong. Maybe sex, but she just use listen for excuse.
But that is sex. Next responder said, they do ritual, but still they borrow data. If they do ritual.
So what's ritual for?
But still they borrow data.
Okay. Let me see.
Let's just resolve our comments.
Let's no. I'm
No,
not
no,
reserving
no,
shit. There's borrowing data does not mean they keep giving you the data to be borrowed like that. It means you're paying a certain sum back for
And at
the.
that point, you do not have it. You're borrowing.
What are you saying? So if now I borrow, I don't got to pay them if I go borrow again.
No.
It's a sim. It's not
the
human
borrowing
beings.
no be the issue, me. Oh, you dey do ritual.
Okay.
Borrow that data.
Okay.
Why?
Who?
Why
How
do
the
you
person
So
ritual?
why
they
you
know
doing
say the
ritual?
person they do ritual. Two of them they do ritual. That's
Naija
true.
we dey.
For him to know.
Obi Naija we dey.
Two of them are ritual vibes and they're borrowing data. So then one don't cast himself.
And the last responder said, if the price of jollof rice rises again, rises again, he's relocating to Ghana for peace of mind.
I thought it
Jollof
came
rice
down.
is it very expensive?
It's expensive.
With chicken, yeah? Because having those chopping jollof rice, I do alright. How much is one portion? Like, you pick the lab. I lie.
I don't know if it's cost though. I just
It's
buy food.
expensive. I
So
mean,
this one.
Please, no. That's food I just want to chop.
I'm
expensive.
Nah, that's food
talking
I
about
want
the
to chop.
Ghana jollof. Don't be say Ghana jollof is quite to all my Ghanaians fans and all of that. Shout out to you guys. But I'll choose my home base.
Them
jollof
self
rice.
no bold. No be all this talk with
But
they
you
talk.
know
Now
bad.
because you get in-house with them.
But
I
you
have
know bad.
in-house. Make them know say their rice no be
You don't chop
anything.
Ghana jollof.
No, I don't want to.
You never chop, but it's a no good. You never tried the jollof, but it's
See,
a no good.
there's no place like home for a reason. You understand?
Talk to me, boy.
So let's stick with what we have right now.
All right.
We'll improvise later on. Abi?
I apologize to all them Ghanaians, and
Doctor.
don't do that.
the topic for today is what? The topic for today, guys, is your 30s are loading. What are you still afraid of, Montana? How old are you, bro? Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm 27.
27. Wow.
Yeah.
Loading. Maybe you.
Hmm.
I know. Do you want to tell us how old you are, baby?
I'm 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, I just clocked 30. I just got to the top floor, by the way.
Congrats.
Shout out to you, Big Sammy, and I'm out here with
We'd learn from you, you understand?
Learn from me.
Hearing.
We are looking up to you.
You're right in front of us.
That's the issue with all these 30 things. They will just place you for. I was just 20 something like yesterday, bro.
You were 30 a long time ago. You didn't just take your responsibility made you 30. So
That's easy. But the topic is your 30. Your 30s are loading, brother. What are you still afraid of? I feel like approaching 30 low key was a lot for me. The idea, the thought of becoming the big 3 and 0 was giving me anxiety. My body would shake, like my blood pressure would go. There was one time I kept having palpitations. I'm like, what's the happen? That was like last year. Why? Because I'm 30, I never buy Rolls Royce, I never buy private jets, I never marry, I never born like 2 kids. I felt like there was this unnecessary pressure that was coming from society, my head, the fact that I had so much responsibility. I'm the first son, I've got like 3 sisters. You get me? I don't make one boy go to give my sister 50K. Maybe go give my sister any.
If they give 50K to anybody, daughter. You gotta ask that question about yourself too.
So, how much are they giving people daughter in Nigeria? How much are they giving you people in Nigeria?
Answer the question before you go for.
So, I don't know what it's talking about, guys. If I like you, trust me, I'm gonna burn some paper on you.
Mm-hmm.
like keyword, like and lost.
Wow.
You've lost it before. Did you buy shit for the person you were lost in on?
So she was personal
Hey.
as well. It was mutual. There's no need to try to do too much. Good looking man, good looking lady, and you know what? I read our thing.
Did you pay our transport?
My girls drive.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure some of everybody. They're like pulling up in their Bella and in the Just Street and all of that. Sometimes with convoys and all.
To come see you, just to take the dick.
Of course, this is what it. What are you
Okay.
talking about, buddy?
With convoy.
Sammy.
Say the police they watch now.
Yeah, they guide us. They guide us. It's what it. It's what it. For you know how you ladies are now.
Wow.
You go all the
See
way
every
out.
woman for herself and you're pretty much see it.
You go all the way out. So it's a big 30 for me, and I won't lie. I used to be very scared of this floor, but in January, I opened my head to a lot. The fact that becoming 30 was not just the third floor for me. It's a phase where I know consciously that I've got the next decade to either build wealth or stay fucking poor.
You better die in that poor session. Make sure God takes you.
No, so the thing is that we cannot even be poor because I know what it's like to not be able to afford some stuff.
Yeah.
You get me?
Exactly. You've
We
moved.
know it can only
You
get
can't
better.
go
I was
back.
talking to
Yeah.
Obi, it can only get better.
How
Can't
you
go
get
back,
better?
Yes, if life had me now, I would go retreats. I'm not just go retreats. I know we'll talk to anybody. I would just be blasting tongues. So they got, if you know who will help me. You get me? So life is pretty much like that for me. So I'm looking. I was still looking forward to 30 from January all down to May because all the plans I had from January to this moment fell in place.
Yeah.
For BS in Nigeria, I had plans to sell a particular amount of products, and I got that on the dot. I was going to launch my show, Big Sam Voice, and I did that. Shout out to Bloom Studio, by the way. If you're in Abuja and you want good job, no talks, I will tell you whether you want it classy or classy or classy, because we don't do less than classy. It's Bloom Studio. Come to Bloom Studio. Tell them what you want. Make sure you have money, because good for now waiting killer.
Exactly.
Now money killer. Make sure you have what some paper, because Bloom Studio will bill you and deliver 100%. I was able to launch my show Big Montana and Eve, and a bunch of other stuff. I added love on. I had love, Montana. I added love to January and for the first quarter of the year.
Boy, leave love
get
first.
I didn't even try to find love. That's the most unfortunate thing.
What? Oh my God.
I
I'm so sorry.
literally was chasing every other thing. I literally was chasing every other thing. But
Aside love.
I didn't try to find love. You know what
I
you
mean, it was not the priority for you. That's why.
Let me let the backstory out, guys. Don't do me. I will not stop.
When I did jobless.
So back in uni, you know what? Are you married?
I'm here to nigga, please.
Hold on. You have a chat?
No.
Nah.
Nigga.
Nah.
What all these questions you're asking me? This 30's way I mean, now you get
Alright.
up.
We're supposed to be asking you that.
Yeah, like I'm 20 years
Relax,
old.
relax.
I sit there on 20
My
something.
brother,
I have 3 years to climb stairs.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Challenge,
It's
then
around
you
the
don't cross
corner.
up. Allow us, please.
It's around the corner.
That woman is trying to. Her name is Eve. She's trying to distract me from the main gist, which was what back in uni. I knew this beautiful lady, very fine girl. I just did ask her, she got a boyfriend. I knew she got a boyfriend, and I just want to shoot my shot. And what I like about her is the fact that, yeah, she was tolerating the whole conversation, but was not giving me no vibe as well. You know how it was? I think she liked the part that was quite
She
funny.
liked the fact that you were
Yeah, you're
simping
funny.
and you were seriously admitting so much. Sometimes women enjoy, how do I put it? Women have
Being
boyfriends.
chased.
Boyfriends have lost the attention towards saying, oh, you're pretty, you're a queen, you're this every day. You will be the person who just enter that DM. You're the one that is coming with so much hype. You're a queen, you're this. You're giving her attention.
My brother.
So you are part of the scheme. You're part of the distraction. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Waiting the boyfriend when they talk, now they talk, unless you just want
A whole big sound.
No, you were not Big Sam that time. You ain't shit. So let's.
No, hold on. So you never allow me land. Now the person who watch this part, I would say, that's so sad. That's why you go to the show, go for the club as well. That's why you do this. That is not the gist, though. I think I'll go shoot myself on leg. This is in real life gist. I was not just that too much.
No, he wasn't.
So it was basically
What you do?
pretty girl. No, she know.
Oh, shut your mouth.
She wanted.
I have to defend myself. I am here now.
Listen. She wanted.
Nashi.
Nashi now.
Ew. Oh, sorry.
Apologies, I not accepted. Hold on. She wanted
The plot twist, I get it.
sweet girl, by the way. I tried chasing and it didn't work out. Not like it didn't work out with friends. I'm not.
Very
You put me in
good
friend zone.
friends.
Girl, did you look at yourself?
Did you ever kiss him during that period?
Yeah, I was not available when she was available.
Allow me to ask my questions.
Bro, like I so many. Hello,
Wait,
but
no, wait.
hold on. This is my hold on. You will not do that on this show. This is Big Sam boys,
Hold on.
not Big Sam next month.
So you brought yourselves
Yes.
from way back and put me in the middle. What do you expect?
No.
I want to attack every
Oh
motherfucker
my
on the same
God.
day.
Okay, let's do
Please just
it.
be the Fuji so that
Wait. I'm the one asking the questions now. You've
Fine.
already
Sure.
put part
Don't
of
forget I'm
the team.
30. If you play with me, I will drive your system. So let's go.
During that time
Mm-hmm.
that he was pushing you,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever consider him like? I know
Come
that.
on, talk to me.
I know that in
Yeah.
some way,
If you like,
if a girl likes you back, forget the boyfriend statue. It's just there. She might still have the boyfriend, but yes, even if it's in this kiss, you for don't give up. Were you
Yeah.
of age? Were you of age for kissing?
At that time, I was not sure if I could.
Secondary school or university?
God bless you.
Please don't tell me university because you were damn safe. Is it university?
So I had like, yeah, you're doing it for sure. Yeah.
It was
She was playing you, man.
300
No,
right?
there was no playing.
Wallah, she was playing you.
But there was no playing.
So here's the gist. One time I don't finish it on top. I know we lie. Maybe say she was pretty and I liked her. You get me? I said a few stuff to her. It was just normal. Was I ever for? I was never for. It was just I like
So
talking
weird. I'm in the middle of two motherfuckers that try to fall in love.
No, this is his life we're talking about.
But you were in the life that time.
to her. Yes, you never kissed me. You never kissed me. What?
Now you have. They've answered my question. Thank you. I'm fine. So they can continue.
What is the gist? We got to the time that I had to like just chill. I want to chill them out for 3 months, for 2 months.
Oh, you need
You wicked now.
strong. Oh.
You wicked now. So I didn't do too much chasing, and then I just moved on my life.
Yeah.
And then
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Just started talking again.
That's when you became big time.
No, we started talking again. No, we're talking video calls. And
Women like when you go and up your status.
Because now
It means if you ghosted her for a minute and then you came back looking fresh.
that's what happened.
Kudos. You
she's trying to, like-
passed the test. You passed the test. You passed the
She
test.
doesn't call me always.
Fresh
I'm
boy.
saying-
Oh my
I'm
god.
saying, so it's not that I've been just quite I've been busy and all of that, but how are you?
Women.
I'm just saying my own thing. Say your own thing.
Sammy.
But it was amazing. We went to the same uni.
Yeah.
Was that talking on Facebook?
Yes.
Yes.
And we're always meeting when we're coming
And
to
it's only
school.
hi.
Hi.
It's always looking good. And
I liked your height. I think that was what I really liked then.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The fact that I have to look up and
Okay.
Does your boyfriend though? Why do you people do this?
At that time, he wasn't.
Oh my god,
No,
you settle
he
for
was
less
taller,
and then you
but
can
he
be
was
one
taller.
higher.
You were taller. I was already seeing him before, you know.
Yes, you can't just
I
leave
thought
him
just
for me.
because of
So she
height.
said she like your height.
Yeah.
So in spec.
This like my height.
It's cute.
This like my height.
It's cute.
Charlie, don't be shivering, kindle entity here. Let's
It's
move
cute.
on.
I don't know what to say right now. There. Your 30s are loading. What are you still afraid of? We just spoke about why everyone is afraid of turning 30. Are you afraid of turning 30?
No.
Man, you bold.
Sharp.
Life has taken so much. So at the same point, I'm just ready to take anything head on. Let it come. It's challenges. It's just another year, to be honest.
Right.
So if you started paying bills when you were 21, 22, automatically you already took the mantle of 30. So
How about
you're
you?
fine.
Are you scared of 30? Honestly, like honest opinion. Because there'll be other ladies watching, and it would be nice if you know exactly what your point
How
of
you
view,
feel, yeah.
how you feel, and all of that.
Oh well, I won't exactly say scared. I'll just say worried.
Why?
Because, okay, I'm scared of one thing. First on the rank for me is mortality.
Okay.
I need to be alive to be scared of other things that are coming. So the first thing for me is being alive and then still having my loved ones around me. Because like, what's the point if I get successful and then there's no one to share with, and then I'm like, oh, I wish this person was still alive, you know, stuff like that. And then second, purpose. I need to get it all together. The fear of, oh, I don't have it all together yet, because it's creeping in.
I get it.
It's creeping
I was
in.
just 25
It's
for
creeping
real.
in. Do you get
I
me?
was just 25.
I mean, and when we were still younger, when we were teenagers, when I was a teenager, I was saying, oh, by 23, I should be married, and I already have a school that I run. I already have kids.
I was a pilot a
I'm
long time ago.
25.
yeah.
And there is nothing in sight. There is no children, nothing.
For real.
So yeah, that's it. And then relationship, definitely. I mean, women are more worried about relationships, like life partners, more than men. Yeah, I am worried. I need to end up with the right person.
Of course, because
Yeah,
the right person matters.
it matters.
It helps in even extending that year that
Yeah.
you're meant to live. You're meant to live 70 years. If you're the right person, you live 100 years. God, you get bonanza.
Exactly.
So you like this, you be the right person.
Sometimes we've gone past that
Good
phase.
question. Would you want to date yourself?
But yeah, I think I'm the right person.
If not, stay alone for now.
The thing is this, before 30, I had to bring myself to a place where, because after the show, it was just vibes and inshallah, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
on the street of Lekki Phase 1.
Did you catch the vibes?
Bro, it was a good vibe, and I still love the vibe.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
From the parties to the ladies. Because it got to the point that I don't feel like we'll be there anymore.
Oh, which has to include
Because
ladies.
that's what people do. Like, but if I catch my sister, if I catch you,
but you want catch another person's sister.
I'm like, no, you should do a BBL. That's their own. You get me? It got to a point that I didn't want like all of this stuff anymore. So my life was really good. You get me? But I got to a phase, and I told myself, Sammy, you want to settle down, you want to be homely, you want to have kids. Do you want to cheat? Do you want to? There's stuff that is not ideal for what a married man. Like these are Nigerian men. They're people like me, yes. They're people like, oh God, they're very serious when that is. I do very, very serious.
And you say shit. I do what's
Never say never. I'm just saying.
I brought myself to a place where I had to just chill on everything. Take out time and say, you know what, Sam, bring yourself to a place where you can be a husband before you become committed.
Yes.
You get me? So I had I literally broke up with every situation that I had. I broke up with every thing and started chasing God more. Why? Because I didn't have anybody to talk to.
I love it for you.
You see that chasing God part. You might be ignorant maybe when we're coming up of the God part, but nobody needs to tell you when you're coming up. See, make you go find God.
Of course.
I swear.
You see those ones that your mother will stay awake. You're like, oh God. Bro, when you grow on your own, even if you will not be doing Shabash, you must pray.
The thing that confirmed God for me in my life. You know how they say, I've tested of your workings and your powers. Now, maybe that. What confirmed this situation was that I prayed my way into the brothership. It's not a. I was in my final year and I felt very bad about life. Why I am that way. First son, Popsy don't retire. I don't get allowed again. Now 4,000 naira month. I don't get allowed again. Wait, I won't come to ask my back after I graduate for money. It's not like one uncle will say, Sammy, come. This is 20 million naira. Go and open one shop.
I beg, forget those
all those people. Leave them. You get me? It was not that. The only thing I had to hold on to them was what? The God factor.
Yeah.
I had to say, God, if you show me this thing work, at least make I experience you. I wake up on midnight. The kabosh. 12 midnight. Bah, kabalato.
So why didn't you preach the gospel in the house?
I was distracted. They want in that house, bro.
What do you tell God you will do when you get to the house?
I told God, if I go to the house, I don't go lie una. The first 7 days, I go just pray.
Did you lie? Watch you don't pray any prayer.
Bro, the one who I did the house. Listen, the one who I did the house. Now that was the agreement. Now I know with the show.
Oh yeah, God.
See, the one. I God trust me.
It's diverted from the main purpose.
Trust me. It's
like
message
you left
every morning. She has forgiven me.
Yeah, definitely.
But this was the issue I had on that show. The one, minding my business as an Arewa boy, also Zaria boy. The guys came in first, so there was no distraction.
Then the girl.
It was just Boma, cross, and everything, and we're just chilling, sipping some liquor, all of that. The next day, the ladies came in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
different forms and sizes.
First person that walked in was JB, Angel Smith, and as a Zaria boy, I just see tattoos. I say, I shall not go on.
I didn't even get to go on.
I don't get plan with Mama God. Mama just come directly in front of me. She crossed her leg. I saw the tattoos on her thighs.
Oh my God.
Like, this is the show I needed to build.
Oh my God.
I wanted this show since. I gave my story and everybody was just chilling with them ladies and all of that. I was not looking at any woman, honestly, because I felt like these girls, come on, Jackie, everybody was way ahead of me. You get me? And bam, the session came. Angel passed with this pink bomb shot and all of her body was outside. And I'm like, see, I like this house. I'm like, I like this house. I'm progressing from there.
You got distracted from the goal.
But at the garden chilling, I didn't think Angel would like me. There were other guys that had hats, muzzle, Boma, cross, and everybody just chilling. And
you forgot you had height.
I forgot.
You skip one thing.
I thought that being lanky boy. You get? We're just chilling and I was with Jackie B. She was like the person I clicked with. That laugh was very, very fake.
She doesn't like the fact that other girls. You're talking about other girls in front of.
No. I do not have a problem with that.
That's what they all say.
Your gist.
But it makes sense now for other girls to want me.
Yeah,
when
a
you're
lot
mine.
of sense.
When you're mine.
Sir?
Ma'am. I was talking about JB Smith and how she influenced my career as an ex-housemate. I was just vibing with Jackie at the garden and everybody was laughing. It's Sammy now, you know the vibe. I would just say it and just everybody would just laugh. And she kept laughing. And then bam, I think I left that bench, went to the other side, and then she told Mama, I'm going to go meet my husband. And bam, she came to me straight up. And just like, she just sat down by my side. My blood pressure just went up.
Son of the world.
Bro, I didn't know I had that type of potentials. The one she slept on my bed, I'm like, eh? And it was like that. And the next thing, she made sure I was myself on the show. There was no, she knew I started. I had so much, I had a lot of errors when it comes to pronunciation. And she kept on correcting. She corrected me a lot. It's not like that. It's this. High school at some point, her name is Angel. High school Angel.
She was a real
It's not Angel, it's Angel. It's not Angel. I'm like, yo,
Zaria boy.
that bro.
They don't cook you.
My brother. Time up for Lagos. The past 3 days in Lagos.
Exposure.
And it's funny how
I think
friends,
people from the north need to get exposed
Sure.
because they have a
There's
there's a
mentality
lot.
that's
There's
very
a lot.
retarded.
We are very just.
Yes.
We're so comfortable with life.
Fuck, I
And
hate
people
Your
from
mama
the
dey
north,
Kaduna. Your mama dey Kaduna. You get house, so you don't need to pay bills.
they settle for
You know those-
mediocrity.
And
there's so much judgment. How do I put it? They don't let the children progress. For example, how do I put it? You braid hair, you have earrings.
They judge
You just drop. The moment you drop, they think you are
They judge.
you've
I said,
become a fraudstar. You're
went to my
somebody
church
else.
after
They've
the
given you
show.
names.
I went to my church in Zaria after the show with my tinted hair and earrings.
So what
I
happened?
color, everybody
how
dey
did
look
you
me. I don't really good shit come back now.
What
Don't
do
react anyhow.
Catholic churches.
They probably say, okay, it's probably a star, whatever the case is, and blah blah blah. So there was not so much. But imagine me doing that before the show.
They need exposure.
They legit go and report you to your parents. They can come to your house and you know one thing about those house people is they don't mind their business.
You know the house out.
Not
Just
totally.
go in the
How do I put it? If you go in the north,
Yeah.
how do I
Yeah,
put it?
you
It's
have
like
that
if
person.
you have, for example, now if they want to tell you to pull your earring, they might not come directly to you and tell you to move your earring, which is the smartest thing to do.
How for you? Come on, there.
They will go to your mother. Me answer be the Giamshi. Like, why did you tell him to remove the earring?
Like
They
say,
don't-
like say your mama don't sabi parenting.
Mhm.
Person we don't born when they feed you. She
No,
don't love you now. She
I
don't love you.
don't. After I don't come Abuja cook for her, I go house one man try am. I tell am say I go call him pikin. If I video am, he no go believe me. He go see.
Guy.
I say your children are hiding from you guys and all of you. I say I'm bringing mine home and you have a problem with it. Before their children come back home, if you're going back home that year, you've already cut your hair, you've removed the earrings, you've gone back to default. You are going back to being a total normal person. If you be baddie for where they come, you dey go back turn plate washer.
The transforming face.
You're
for
a
me-
rapper and shit.
The transforming face for me in Montana was this after the show, my friends were
It was from Zaria Direct you went there.
yes, straight up.
No exposure at all.
No exposure.
No exposure at
Fuck.
all.
Oh boy.
If I gone on that show now,
It'd be different.
Nah.
It'd be different. It'd be different because you're
I mean,
exposed now. But
it's
you
just
went
like
as a
a
real.
proper
Oh boy.
Zaria man.
I don't go wish that for
I
anybody.
did
Sir.
7 weeks, by the way. 7 weeks.
7 weeks. I mean, that's quite a number.
That's quite a number. People left in the
Okay.
first.
My friends played a big.
It means your Zaria vibes helped.
Yeah.
At least
My
you're funny.
see, being funny is like one of my biggest flex.
And your vibes were. It's just pure energy.
It's
you get
just
it.
pure. It's just me
Yeah,
being
it's
myself.
pure energy.
There's
yeah.
no you. You tell me I'm funny. I don't think I'm funny.
You're
I just
being
talk.
you.
I
You're
just
just
talk.
being you.
Exactly. You just
You get
talk.
me? I was saying my friends played a major impact in becoming who I am today. The likes of me and a bunch of others. It was a lot after the show. I think I was a lot. But at that age, and still having to go through like I think about 26. You go shout 26, don't shout. Don't worry, you don't get drive in jail.
26 too far.
26 fat. Young boys don't touch money. Life don't be marama for them. I be 26. They say before Jesus. So imagine where my headspace was. I left the show, trying to catch up with life and the whole buzz, and the fun was exciting for me. You get me? I had a few people around me, people like me. We went, I think we got several times and he's paying for lunch and it's literally over 200K. And I'm like, what's happening now? But catching up with life was easy because
KD mentality
catching
don't
up
make
with life
you
was
stop
easy
good
because
stuff.
that was the kind of life I wanted, and that was what he was living. We go out and like in Maria will collect like a cash, maybe let's say 500K or 1 million and spray, and probably give me like 300K and say spray. You won't spray this thing. I was not holding myself
Not
back.
that people need to travel, bro.
Yes.
Nah, this thing that the same.
Nah.
When I start nightlife, don't worry. See, if you just spray
The
money and catch
mentality.
you, my guy. So you mad? Why you buying? Why you buying 20
Because
tickets?
the manager wants they live life.
But if you give me a pocket and don't tell me shit, that yeah, put on
So,
a bag.
catching up with life for me was easy because I look liked that type of life. I'm the paparazzi boy now.
Yes,
I like
nah.
to pattern all of. So it was not me saying if they can do this, then I want to do this as well. How far? This.
Mhm.
They take me out. They dress very, very well. I catch up. I
Very
try and
sharp.
dress. If they're looking sharp, I want to look sharp as well.
Yeah, you observe.
You get man, I just watch. And 2-3 years down the lane, I'm living the same lifestyle as well. Yes.
Mhm.
I'm traveling.
Exposure. there,
Yes.
man.
And so exposure is quite good place. If you have the chance
Bro,
to
please
just
get
out,
exposed.
leave.
Please get exposed.
And
That
his
talk
case
of
was what I wish
saying
you had
babe, they
grown
come
up in
your house,
Kaduna.
can't take
Maybe
out.
you would have been exposed to
Better. Yeah.
a
Probably
certain
Zaria. It
level.
was
Because
just cool.
Zaria is like the
I
center.
Kaduna
Northern
and
is
Zaria is, how do I put it? When I went to school first, I went with pure Kaduna. I had never been to Abuja, so it was me coming to pure zone, nobody.
Really.
Guy. Dressing, I go wear yellow shoe, yellow shirt, black trouser. I feel like I got it. You understand? I even asked somebody, I went and I asked somebody, do you do Facebook? Because I get like 1K likes on Facebook. I felt like maybe somebody say, no, open your mouth, talk, say they ask for Facebook for you. It's like Instagram. I was asking them for their Facebook. And they were like, no, I only do Instagram. I had to start Instagram. I was like, fuck.
It's funny how going back to the main gist, guys,
Mm.
with approaching 30 or confronting the big 3-0, a bunch of Nigerians not be proud of. I think age should be about evolving.
Yeah.
You were 20, today you're 27, yeah? How old are you?
I'm 27.
27 today. You see, if you look back, you see you don't grow.
Yeah.
A
You've
lot.
evolved.
A lot.
But we're always focused online about our age on social media. You're
know
25 yesterday, tomorrow. Next
That's
tomorrow, you're
24.
25. Next year, you're 25. And people will bring receipts.
Exactly.
Like they'll bring a post and say you said you were 30, and this year you're after 5 years you're 31. You're using very, very nice skincare products. Like your age is cool. You must be very chilled. So I don't know why people what's going on with them.
And do you know, growing old is supposed to be, it's meant to
Exciting.
be beautiful.
Exciting, yeah.
It's meant to be beautiful because I mean, okay, let's say you plant something in your garden or you just have a
Yes.
small garden. It's very beautiful to watch a plant grow.
Yes.
That's the same for human
So you
beings.
can move the mic so you can actually comfortable. I don't want to stress in the talk.
Can I say something?
Okay,
Talk to me.
yeah, sure.
The only reason you have to be happy you are adding years is because you are doing the right thing. For example, Big 30. You've seen how
I
far
don't say something. I don't break, so I can hear you.
you've seen how far you've come.
Mhm.
You understand? So in a space where you're stagnant and then you're just adding years, to be honest, you're not adding shit. If
Yeah,
you're staying in the
actually.
same house, for example, I graduated from school, I didn't get what I had to do, I didn't get a job. I went back to Kaduna and I'm staying in my father's house. I'm just adding years. I'm not solving the problems. Instead, I'm part of the problems now. And all of us are in the same stage. It means I went and I saw the chance to get exposed.
Mhm.
And I came back and sat down. So Big 30, you're counting your years and you're counting the success that comes with it.
Sure.
It means that's the reason you're celebrating life. You're celebrating what you've come through.
Yeah.
You're accumulating stories that made you or brought you to where you are at that moment.
So that's where I got from the gist. The big 30 approaching the big 3-0 shouldn't be something that you should be pressured about. Honestly, life
Honestly.
is growing up, like you said, or adding up age should be what exciting. The part that with Montana said, okay, as you guys pointed out success, or counting your success rates and making sure you become whoever it is you are. I might disagree a bit. Why? Because
I'm not totally saying you should be somebody.
no, hold on.
Okay,
I'm-
so the reason why
so-
it should be beautiful is
So this is the journey.
It's
I
a
You
journey.
get me?
Yeah.
You're
Yo,
following the journey. It's a
yo,
process.
You will
If
fail.
you skip the terms and conditions, you're not.
You will fail. Yes, you will fail. Honestly, but when you fail, you have the chance to try again.
try again.
But trust me, you've had one failure story that you tell
And
that
time is
person,
something that never comes back.
it's
It's
fine.
gone.
It's fine, yeah. That's why when people win awards, for example, they tell you,
Yeah, I've done this for how many years?
this blah 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 this and glory be to God, and I
Mhm.
guess we will never do.
We'll do it.
You get me? So it's always like that, because if you look back at this at that journey, there are things that you want to keep up. but you don't give up.
Yes, yeah.
So if you're out there and you feel like say like me the figure, you know when I don't know the figure on the first, but if let me the figure you don't stay, don't just because hope is very good. When you're hopeful, you're working.
Things keep going with the hope.
When
When
there's
you're
life,
but
there's
when
hope.
there's no hope, you know bob your head again. You don't you know with your own life for room again. I know this thing because I've been there as well. You know with your own life for room again. If you dey pop and pass, you just the hustle when you pop and pass, they go. And time waiting will just go. When you show what you're trying to figure out, talk to people. This is one time I was looking for someone to invest. I think about 30 in BSC. BSC Nigeria is my shoe brand. And of course, I'm making footwear from them with big feet. When I say big feet, from size 45 upward, if you're wearing less than 45, all the best to you. You work with people that have what? Big feet. You get me? Men with big men like me, Montana. What do you
Flintstones.
46, 47.
This is a big man, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So I know she's like, okay, 46, 47, and she's looking at it from head to toe, and all of that. So I was looking for an investor, and it was stressing me out.
Yeah.
I was selling, but the investment in the brand itself was not happening. So imagine others coming, manufacturing. I just called my manufacturer, factory, Alpha, checking his order. I send him money for manufacturing. The other balance goes into packaging and all of that. And there's nothing really to invest in what the wholesome brand, which is what Big Sam collection, BSC Nigeria. You get me? So it was stressing me out. At some point I started praying, but it was not working out. And it's just 30 million naira. How much is that in dollars? That's not. It's not supposed. My God is able. I kept on praying. It was just stressing me out. At some point, I just gave up. I stopped taking orders because I wanted the brand to be. The plan was for BSC to be in a particular place, but it was not getting there. And it felt like I was stagnant. It was frustrating, Montana. I lost hope. I stopped taking orders. I don't go back. If you call me, because I don't think that was saying, I would tell you saying, now set, I get one project on one. I don't ever back my head. I don't want to explain myself.
Life was happening to you.
I'll say life was happening, and I'll still make you laugh. As soon as you just tell me, all right, take care of yourself, Sammy. I bounce the call, and I'm back into my darkness. 30 million.
You pick off.
One day I just got pissed. I told myself, you know what? I went to back there, and I just went up and about with my friends at the house party. We're just chilling, I'm talking to people and blah 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 blah. Guess what? That day I got like 10k USD.
You being inside the house, missing money.
Being inside the house, complaining about why God not gonna help me.
Exactly.
Complaining about God, this God, why am I not? I'm about to take care of my sister. I did inside the house, they complain, say, I want to pay my school fees. When I know that, okay, I have 3 semesters in school. If I decide to say, okay, let me start working for the next 1 month, and I get like 20k. Our school was not expensive at that time.
33.
You get me? If I open 2 months, I get like 20k. That plan, I like now. So like sometimes plan will not fall in place. Trust me. But God plans always the best.
Yeah.
You get me? So the journey, the excitement is what. If I tell you my story, you will love it because you will like, really? Oh wow! Are you for real? It is exciting, and that's our totality as humans. There's no way if you don't have that journey. There are people that are very, very, very fortunate, and it's not even fortunate people go through phases in life. It's just that there's money to actually invest. If you want that thing, you get it when further you want.
But now the stories that you've accumulated till this age is what makes your life interesting, whether you like it or not. Because life is a lesson on its own. Sure. You live, and sometimes people ignore life's lessons. That's what I was trying to say. People have been ignoring life's lessons.
Yeah.
You understand? Life will teach you lessons on its own as you're going. But if you're ignorant about it, you'd have to go through the process.
You fall back. Yeah.
It's like a carryover. If you don't pass the course, you keep going till you pass it. Unless you find a way through it. It means either through money, or through corruption, or through sex. A way has to be found to pass the course.
Show me the way. How much will I make?
I'm just saying a way. If you found a way out, as far as you didn't carry over the course again, you found a way out of the course. I'm not saying you should go and you can bribe, you can write the exam and read, but I don't know about the woman factor. So
I do know a very funny but true concept. Life no hard. now you want to achieve your dreams.
Life is not really hard.
Really?
I want to do my dreams now.
Because
Why
normal,
is that?
You want a
normal.
simple life. You're good now. If you want a simple life,
you
I don't
understand.
no. I'm just saying you can eat. You can get to where you want to get to. You can afford things for yourself right now.
As
You're
you are
fine.
now. But you have to do more.
You have to do more because you
have
want to
dreams.
get. You have dreams.
Let me tell you guys a very, very fascinating, interesting, but very heartbreaking story. So I was meant to fly from Lagos to Abuja yesterday, and Epis, people are wicked.
Epis wicked die.
People are wicked. My own money. I was going to book this flight. Now me, I would just book Ibom Ejeje. But Ibom was like around 200. I'm like flying from Lagos to Abuja 200. I went to book Epis. It was like 156 or so.
You do a so far.
I booked. Now wait, I've just booked Ibom. Like I was telling my producer this morning as well. I booked Epis. It was meant for 7 something that morning. I left the island. I went to the mainland to just chill my guys because obviously it was closer to the airport.
Yeah.
And it was time, like 7:10 p.m. in the evening. I was about to leave for the airport and then they rescheduled my flight to like 10:10. Like I was about to leave for the airport. So imagine if I had like a very important meeting in Abuja by 9 or 9:30. Because we want to help my life, destiny helper.
It's gone.
Epis where
You're
I
not
use
telling
my money
Sam my flight.
order. Epis where I use my money book. To reschedule my flight. That one don't even pay me. I say it's 10:10. It's fine. I don't want vex. I'm about to become 30. Matured, proper lifestyle. You feel me? I went to go chill with my guys. 1 or 2 bottles were going down, and it was almost there. When the airport,
You schedule.
light me 11:59.
Hey, Jesus
I
Christ.
was like, "Sammy, calm down. You're about to become 30.
Bro, fuck that 30, man. I'm sure.
Patience.
Don't worry. No
Patience.
matter what, you're closer to go. So you're flying and you're approach 30, but you're up there. You understand what I'm saying? I said, no, while I got to the airport, they took me to the airport at that time. I got to the airport and I saw everybody there, just funny. Even the staffs were funny because they should be home as well at that time. With all this social stuff, really messed up stuff for the staff as well. So I got in, I told them people were wicked. Man, I didn't lie. I don't know how to hide my feelings. I said, people are very, very wicked. I don't know how to do this, but people are wicked. I'm going to judge you. That's what I told them. And they were like, they apologized and all of that. It's not their work now. They apologized. Then I went to wait for the flight. And everybody's there shouting at the airport. I met these guys. He's a basketballer. I think he plays for Raptors, so I don't know. And this stuff. And we're just chatting and laughing. And one other guy that drank almost 2 bottles of Origin.
Yeah.
Because he's been waiting since like 7.
Yeah,
You don't just say, you want to take this down on one side. Just came and said, you know what? Let's get a private jet. Like, let's just bring like 5K. You 5K, you 5K, you 5K. I just looked at them. I said, you 5K. I said, you 5K. The Raptor guy said, oh yeah, like for real, 5K, yeah. No, makes sense. The other guy from Canada was like, oh sure, 5K. The other one, the man will bring the G's. As he said, Alpha, bro. I said, I ain't sure. No, there's no Alpha, bro. 5,000, like, you need $5,000.
What kind of impulsive decision do you want me to
I
make?
just let me say, I know the next $5,000. Let us get it like a PJ and fly all the way to. I said that's like 20K. Like to no problem.
You don't understand. Bro. You're about to pay almost 30 million to move that jet to this town.
And that's the lifestyle I want. You don't get it. That's what I want.
Bro,
Yes.
you want carry if you wake up in the morning, if you don't shoot today.
I want to be able to pay 5K.
You wouldn't have had this shoot today.
Trust me. Bro, if I do
unless you shoot moving 5K dollars now like this.
there's a part of me that says, Sammy, just say yes. All that just be here.
Hey,
Sammy, just
we
say
not going to reach them.
Take
As
your-
we
your
thought
big
that.
Now I think like they do for industry.
I know they
And
do
all of that, blah, blah, blah. So I told them that I can't.
can't do that.
5K is like, if I know 1K, I'll wait for this. This is not just, why is to them?
You move from 200K flight go 150. They want carry you go 6 million, huh?
You mad.
Why now? Why
That's
do you have
100K
to
now.
do
As
that?
a man, you go die.
Why?
See, impulsive decision go make you go cry.
You're gonna cry.
Let's talk about, I don't know, the pressure that comes from family. For example, the pressure of getting married from mothers, fathers, and the pressure of owning your shit from the society, and what else? The fact that your mates are buying houses around Katampe and Kusape, here in Abuja, and you still never find your rents.
Can I say something?
Something.
The day my parents say some of those things you just said, walai, that's the last time they will hear from me. But see, I'm going to remove all privilege. Bro, see, Abba, no. Considering
No.
what and how
See,
far and
You
the
can't
growth,
blame them. You can't blame them.
If it's the marriage part,
Oh,
I
yeah.
understand.
Okay,
I'm saying
yeah.
some of the things whereby you said they should never compare me to somebody that has bought a
He
house
was talking
anywhere.
about society, right?
Society,
But
they
parents, the
please.
only pressure we know that everybody knows is marriage. Except
Or
some
if it's
parents that are
society
irresponsible that talk
can
about
shove their ideas in their ass. Life has its steps. Gradually, just
Exactly.
congratulate those that have won and wait for your turn and keep walking.
Let me ask you guys one question. I want you guys to help me elaborate because we're about to end the dates, I'm sure, for this episode, guys. Tell me, what's that fear you have conquered as you're about to approach 30? What's that fear you've already conquered and how you conquered it?
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to start if or do you want to start?
Ladies first, always.
You're such a gentleman.
It could be anything, right?
Anything.
Career,
Anything.
relationship,
Anything.
family. Okay, since like I studied botany in school.
Oh yeah.
Study of plants. So
BO for what? You know, it's not the Greek word and like bios like.
Oh boy, we don't leave school. We get why we leave am, please. Let's move on. Nobody will live that life again. Please don't ask me. I never even do NYSC.
I totally boast with botanical names and all of that. As a driver in the car.
Please, no farmer is here. I know.
So I was saying that I studied botany, and then 2020 was a year where some people had their life together. That was like a turning point for most people in Nigeria. I mean, all over the world. 2020 was just this phase. If you used it wisely, good for you. And if you're just there getting fat, e.g. me.
Okay. Oh
then,
yeah, there's one time you were big.
Oh yes, I'm still big.
She was stealing
You're
food.
big.
I was really slim. So then my brother was pushing me. He was pushing. I'm saying something, please. He was pushing me to take all these online courses because he studied computer science. So he was pushing me to take online courses, sending me links, and I was just there. Oh no, please, this is not my thing. No, please allow me to get my life and myself. I didn't know. Fast forward to when I went for service. I finished service and I was thinking, what do I do with myself in my life? Because I serve in customs and it's not like they retain you. I didn't want to go back to my parents' house, so I had to look for a place in Abuja and stay. And so that's why I served in customs. That 1 year, I used it to get my life together. So when I finished, I packed out of their lodge and I moved to my own place. Okay. So I was thinking, okay, what should I do? What should I do in my life? And then one spirit or whatever spirit it was said, okay, go for cabin crew. I mean, you've always wanted to be an air hostess because my mom was an air hostess. I thought I was going to follow her. So I went, spent a lot of money.
Ouch.
Spent a lot of money.
Finished.
I think I finished last year. My license came out. Started applying for jobs. They'll tell you, we'll get back to you, this and that, this and that. I read. I stayed up all night. That one. Pass. Nothing is forthcoming. And then I said, still that last year, I said, okay, let me try tech. Let me try let's say the simplest part of tech. And that is VA, virtual assistance. And then I started classes for like 1-2 weeks. I dropped it. I said, I don't even have any knowledge on computer. I don't even know how to use Microsoft Excel. I don't know how to do this. And then fast forward to 2025 this year, I still made goals. And then I said, okay, I must do this thing. I must do it. I started my own farming by the side. That one is there. And then I said, okay, let me try tech again. I went into tech. So I took this coaching class where they give you insights on so many aspects of tech. Non-coding parts, coding parts. So when you are done, you choose a particular niche you want to center on. And then still when I started the class, I was still, having doubts and all of that. But I don't know, one way or the other, one day I just told myself, Hawa, you can do this. If you can do this. And
wait a minute.
No.
Let's let it go.
Wait. I'm saying something very, very vital, very important here.
Okay, Hawa.
So, fast forward, start today. I know that, okay, I'm not there yet, But I mean, I can build apps by myself, non-coding apps, you know. I could build websites. And then when it comes to automation, I could do that.
Let's go.
I'm so
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just saying that I would have even studied computer science in school. Because like my knowledge now on computer, on tech is so, I don't know.
What do you mean what the hell is broken? From the northern state, if she wants to go back into farming, she's actually going to make a
Of course.
great ass farmer because we have
There's
land.
money.
Let me tell you, that's why I say we
There's
have.
money.
You know the funny thing, Abuja is, for example, Abuja just the chop money of things that are cheap in our ends. For example, you know the way things are cost here. Let's say give it plantain, yam, Irish, all our plants that we can plant from where we're coming from. Abuja is feeling like plantain on scarce, and scarce. Go to Kaduna and come back and see something. That's what I'm saying. Just go to Kaduna and come back. Like you can legit supply for these niggas that
There's money
said
in farming.
there's money in
And
farming.
Nigeria is even way behind.
It's just that you have to be ready when you're going to farming. Like maybe small money.
Cost effective.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm just saying that fast forward, I'm doing so good now, and I know I'm going to.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you.
The progression and how you navigated through. Because trust me, you could have just said, you know,
I just need the determination. Exactly.
And you got yourself to a place where you are what's self-made and still making yourself. Shout out to you. If you're already out there and for real, you're thinking, if I graduate and marry, I'll marry. Or if I graduate, can I buy that yacht? She's an example because she's
Yes,
gonna
you
get the yacht.
can.
She'll get the yacht. So try, don't just sleep on it. Montana, talk to me. The question is, what's one fear you have conquered as you approach 30? You don't get into them.
Maybe
What's
fear.
that fear that you have conquered as you approach 30?
I just know that now, if I want to do anything, I've properly thought about it. I've prayed about
Direction.
Yes, it means maybe the sense of, like you said, I don't want to remove your credit towards you saying people can go again.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, in the space of where you would have listened and gotten it right and made it easy for yourself. Her own was life is easy. Now you won't follow your dream. But life is easy. Sometimes we choose to make it complicated for ourselves.
Sure.
Because you can follow this road straight and go to where you're headed. But we say, okay, let's take A and go to B. Then So in the space of being sure in decisions, you just make sure. I've conquered the fear of just entering things because of if I see you doing this thing now because of I saw you doing, let me just go and enter. I don't envy it because I know that it might be for you and it might not be for me. And that's time wasted. It means that you need to properly think before you say, oh, Montana is doing nightlife PR. Get try. If I do one, maybe I will start to make money. If you enter the 10 years, you almost die. Don't you're not on salary. So in a space where you're not being paid and then you have to make money of people. If you don't sell nothing, you're gone.
And nightlife here, nightlife in Abuja has been amazing. Good vibe. Look at Montana talking about his journey as a PR person here. How you cannot just jump on that just like that. You have to. It takes a man to do that because I know another person, Happy Boy, Zaria boy, KD boy. He grew in this same industry and today he's doing so well. If you say Happy Boy, you can't just jump on that. You have to have type of hearts these niggas have. So shout out to you guys. Is this everything you want to say?
No, I'm fine.
All right, guys. It speaks some voice, and you guys know what's already. It's my voice. Sleep on it, munch on it. Once conclude with this, I wrote what I want to use for conclusion, by the way, because I want you guys to feel it. It's my birthday, so I have a luxury of doing whatever it is I want to. In conclusion, yes. So whether you're entering 30 with a car or a crib or just a strong Wi-Fi and hope, understand this. Fear is normal, my guy. Comparison is dangerous, and your journey is yours alone. Some people peak at 22, honestly, others at 42. The real flex is not panicking while the success is what marinating. You feel me? Because once you arrive, the world will act like you were never late.
Yes.
I got on the show,
Bam.
and everybody was like, I'm like, so if I go to the show today still, that same boss I had is what I'll still have.
Bam.
You get me? This is Big Sound Boys, and we don't fear 30s here. We embrace it, we drag it, and we laugh at it. It's the wrap on this episode, guys.
Bravo.